Hello friends. Hello friends. Hello, 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 hello. Hello friends. Welcome to my channel. A lot of you might remember me in my older videos that I unfortunately, regrettably, just deleted. This channel was very new to me, and YouTube was changing a lot of their rules, and I was overwhelmed and confused, and I thought that I was gonna get in like trouble for like, I don't know, it was just, I didn't know what I was doing, and I still kind of don't, but I really miss doing this, and I have the time, like most of us do. Well, some of us do, with the whole quarantine and all that, so I figured I would get back to doing something that I truly enjoy, and I truly enjoy this, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. So, that being said, I'm back. Don't call it a comeback. But yeah, so today's video is one that I'm super looking forward to, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. But I am doing a 90s inspired video. I'm going to be talking about the 90s. I have my scrunchie, I have my 90s pattern shirt, and I'm just going to be trying some 90s candy. You can read what that says. It says that 90s mix, and it has a bunch of different candy in it from the 90s. A lot of these, we'll go down the list, but a lot of these candies, I didn't realize were from the 90s because they're still around. Like, I never really thought about when these came out, but I do remember eating these when I was a kid. So down the list we have Airheads, which were always one of my favorites. Bazooka bubblegum. We have, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this one, but we have Crybabies. As a kid, I could do it. I might try, but you guys, it is not gonna be cute. Gummy Burger. We have Haribo, Gold Bears. I love them. Laffy Taffy, which is one of my favorite. You guys, I'm a candy girl. I don't know if that's a thing, but let's make it a thing. I'm a candy girl. I love candy. I had like a serious problem when I was a child. My teeth weren't the best because I loved candy so much. Anyways, so Laffy Taffy, I'm getting of course, like I always do. Mike and Ike Sours, not a fan. Nerds, Now and Later, Smarties Pop, and Sour Punch Twist. I'm excited for the Sour Punch Twist. I will say that. But yeah, that's all the candies we have. And this is super cute. I'm going to save this because I think this is really, really adorable. And it comes with a ribbon handle. If you guys can hear that. And I love it. And you guys, the cell phone, the computer mouse, the cool guy, and the really rad chick. All your favorite candy from the 19. Super excited. And I was growing up in the 90s, not to give my age away, but I was, and I really miss it. I miss girl bands, boy bands. I miss Lisa Frank. You guys remember Lisa Frank? She had a bunch of school supplies. They were super colorful and that. Let me see. There we go. And the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to reach in. I'm trying not to grab the crybaby. I really don't want that first thing. The best. I got the white mystery airhead. Does anybody know what it actually is? Like, I've never figured out what the mystery flavor was. Do you guys know what it is or no? Let me know if you know what it is, because I should Google it, but like I've never figured it out. So okay, I'm going to open it. And I'm going to try it. Artificially flavored. Even as a kid, I could never figure out what this flavor was. To be honest, my favorite airhead flavor was always watermelon. I mean, it's good. Super sugary. I really don't know what flavor it is. Whoa, super sugary. Sorry. I have a water here because I'm gonna need it. Okay. So that was an airhead and just as good as I remember, but still super confused on what that flavor is. Yeah. So I remember in the 90s growing up, still thinking about music, the Spice Girls were my jam. And I remember going to see Spice World in theaters and just loving every single second of that movie. Like, do you guys ever like try to sit and watch the things you watched as a child? Like, I don't think I could sit through it now, but like when I was younger, oh my goodness, like Scary Spice was everything. Yeah, Spice Girls, TLC was amazing. Aaliyah, I was such an Aaliyah fan. There went my earring. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the other one out. Sorry. So yeah, that didn't last long. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, Aaliyah, I loved Aaliyah. She was probably like my favorite singer when I was younger. She was like the first actual CD that I bought when I got a Walkman, which is another thing that like I thought was like the coolest thing ever. Like walking around with my Walkman, and I'd have to like beg my parents to like stock us up on batteries and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else did I listen to. Savage Garden. I remember my sister loved Savage Garden, and I obviously listened to Savage Garden. Yeah, Boys to Men. See, I was an R&B kid. I loved like R&B and pop and all that jazz, but jazz, pun intended. But yeah, okay, so the next candy I'm going to have is an E-Fruity mini burger. Do you guys remember these? These were okay. Yeah, they're like just gummy. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of these from the 90s. Taking it out the plastic. So I it for me for that. Yeah. The mini burger, which they remind me now of Krabby Patties. But yeah, not too bad. If I had to rate that one particularly, because it was a little tough, I would give it like a 6 out of 10, and that's being generous. Not for me. Okay. Sour Punch Straw. I love these things. I still like these things. I don't really buy them anymore, but like around Halloween, like if I get a thing of candy to hand out, if they have these and I have leftovers, I will eat them. I will. So yeah. Do you guys want to know who this is like really personal. This is going to be a personal 90s video for me. I'm just being nostalgic right now. My 90s crush was always, and I know that a lot of you probably will, you ladies will probably agree, my 90s crush was Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I loved him. So good. These are very good if you like sour things, which I do, but not like super sour. So yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was like everyone's crush growing up in the 90s. He was in what's it called? Oh my goodness, he was in Home Improvement. That's right, Home Improvement. And he would have played Tim Allen's son, and he had 3 sons in that show. And it was like, sorry, I will wash my hands when I'm done. He played, Tim the Toolman Taylor's son, and Tim the Toolman Taylor had a like home improvement show within the show, but it was a really good show. And I remember watching that as he got older, and I was like, whoa, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Everybody loved Jonathan Taylor Thomas, like everyone did. Yeah. I also really liked Josh Hartnett. I don't know if you guys remember Josh Hartnett. He was another heartthrob. We used to call them heartthrobs. Yeah, I don't think we call anybody heartthrobs anymore, but man, Joshua Hartnett was a heartthrob. Okay, I'm sorry, because I don't want to grab another of the same. Okay, like legit. Let's go. Laffy Taffies. You guys know these are from the 90s. I am going to read the jokes because you have to. Because why not? Because yes. Alright. Let's go. I will give you guys a second to think about the answer. How does a baby search the internet? How does a baby search the internet? It Googles it. I guess. You're supposed to laugh. Here's the second joke. What did the bee whisper to his honey? What did the bee whisper to his honey? If you know it, say it. If you said sweet nothings, you were correct. Happy Dabby. Ah. This is a lot of sugar for me right now. Okay, this is like really sticking. I am taking, oh no, this is like super sticking to the wrapper, which is, I'm starting to question this. I mean, okay, let's take a bite. This is green apple. It's a mess. Okay. Green apple. Laffy Taffy. That's what's up. So I just saw that that Netflix just put out Moesha on Netflix, and I don't know if you guys watched that show growing up. I did, and I loved it, and I haven't I haven't gotten back into it yet. Is what I'm trying to say, but I'm going to. I'm super excited for that. They're bringing like a bunch of like old shows back, but I'm excited for Moesha being one of them. Girlfriends is coming back, but I don't know if that was 2000s, 90s, something like that. But yeah, let's go into the next one. I'm sorry that this video is so random. I'm just chilling. Okay. Gummy bears. Oh, perfect. There's not many in here. Maybe I can save a few for later. These are horrible cold bears, and it says kids and grown-ups love it. So the original since. Okay, so these are the original since 1922. So why are they in this box? So here are the flavors. We have pineapple, orange, lemon, strawberry, and raspberry. Did you know that the strawberry is the green one? I didn't know that. Okay. We gotta do gummy bears. This would be lemon. Oh, I think that was pineapple. This would be lemon. They're still good. Since 1922. Okay. Okay, what is next? I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff. I might just show you guys some. This is a Smarties Pop. I don't think I've ever had one of these. Legit, I would never. Have you guys had these ever? Like, I don't even remember these. Now, I remember Smarties. And honestly, I didn't really like Smarties. I ate Smarties because I had a problem with candy. But I don't think I would suck on a Smarties lollipop right now. Like, I don't want to. I imagine it tastes like a Smarties. And yeah, it's really bright. I'm not gonna do it. But they made these, I guess. I had no idea. Am I the only one? I'm like, okay, Smarties Pop. Okay, what else we got? Okay, I don't want this to be too loud, but I have to see what else we got. I'm gonna grab a few things. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do this stuff as I can. Okay, you guys. I think I've gotten the rest of the other. Nope. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to eat these right now, but these are nerds. Why did I say it like that? Nerds. They are lemonade wild cherry. I remember nerds mainly for some reason associated with school. Like, I remember like our teacher, one of my teachers, would hand these out. Like, if you got like when we played games, you gotta answer right, like get a pack of nuts. Not one of my favorite candies, but they weren't bad. It's just they were very like gritty to me, I guess. Yeah, I remember them around Halloween as well. Like, a lot of people would hand these out. I would always like trade my nerds with like my friends or my siblings, because I just wasn't a big fan of nerds. So let's see, what else do we have? We have Mike and Ike's. These are just the original Mike and Ike's, and it says here they are 25 cents. So I think this is a really cute little box. The flavors they have are cherry, lemon, strawberry, lime, and orange. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna eat those either. We have, I was gonna like attempt to chew some gum, but then I'd have to spit it out. But bazooka bubblegum. Bazooka bubblegum, you guys. Do you remember these? Bazooka. These were okay. The only thing about bubblegum from when I was a kid that I remember, with like bazooka and double bubble and what's it, fruit stripes. You know, the ones with the zebra and the tattoos. They were good until like a minute into chewing up, and then they would like all lose their flavor. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this was part of like that category of gum when I was a kid. But I remember, oh, do you guys remember that Band-Aid gum? What was that called? Was it Band-Aid gum? I don't know what it was called, but it was like in a tin, and it was like, I used to like it because of the tin, and I would like keep the tin and put like stuff in it when I was a kid. But that was another gum that like just lost its flavor after like 2 seconds of chewing it. So yeah, bazooka gum. Chew chew chew. Oh, you guys. I think we're down to the last two, and I'm looking at a crybaby, and I'm like, okay. I'm gonna do this one. This is it's a cherry. I was gonna say wild and later. It's a now and later, in the flavor cherry, and I loved these things. Okay, but the thing is, these are all like melted. The thing is about these, they used to be, when they're not, I'm sorry, I tapped the mic. They used to be super like tough and hard. Okay. Wow. Bananas look super melted. Okay, that's really sweet. I remember they used to be really hard, and I used to put them in the microwave for like 5 seconds just to soften them up. But I did not need to do that because that was melted. Yeah, this was really a lot of sugar. So I'm coming to my last candy item, and I'm like, do I want to? Do I not? If these are as sour as I remember, then personally I don't want to, but for the sake of you guys watching, I'm going to. Okay. super sour. Like right, like my jaw's gonna clench up. I know it is. So I know they're super sour right when you first, my mouth's already watering, eat them, but then they get really sweet and it's bubble gum, and then they like lose their flavor like all 90s gum. Okay, so cheers to you. Cheers to you. I don't even know if this has a flavor. Oh yeah, the flavor, it's extra sour is what it says. Yay. And there's, I hope you guys can see him. There's a guy's face. I don't know if you can see him with the pink hair, and he's like crying. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I'm working this up like it's some climactic thing, but like, okay, I'm just gonna, it's a piece of gum. Okay. It's a little bit of a letdown because it's sour, but it's not that sour. I know what I was thinking it was. A warhead. You guys remember that? That was sour. Yeah. This is not that bad. It's already getting sweet. I think this was worth the $5 that I spent on it. I think I got it. No, I got it at Marshall's. But I think, and pretty much, if you're a 90s kid, you will enjoy these if you can find them. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I didn't cover as far as the 90s go. Like colored computers, the big bulky ones that everybody had, except for my family. We didn't have computers. Was it dial-up internet? It was super slow. What else? Scrunches, butterfly clips, which I wish I had some, but I don't. I'm naming like, oh my goodness, Tamagotchi pets. If you don't know what a Tamagotchi pet or a nano pet is, Google them. They were cool. They were like little keychain digital pets that you had to take care of. And mine would always die because I would get bored with it. Furbies, you guys remember Furbies? Furbies were cool, but like mine got super annoying, and like I had two sisters and we would all have one, and they would just constantly go off. But yeah, Furbies. Oh, I didn't get into 90s TV shows. Which you guys probably know, all like the 90s, like cartoons, like Rugrats and Real Monsters, and oh, why am I freezing on this? Hey Arnold, what else? You guys remember Pete and Pete? Pete and Pete was a TV show about two brothers, and they were, that's all I remember really. They had red hair and they were two brothers. This is all that. Yeah, tons of 90s stuff to get into. But I think this is going to wrap up. Like as soon as I start losing flavor in the